Yo, so my weekends or whatever the hell they want to call y'all. I still don't know. It's just what's up, my One Piece role players. Today I got a new video for y'all. My words are a little bit still slurred, but I had a mic a little bit closer. I'm not feeling good. Let's start there. Like, not feeling good. But I still want to make this video. Again, my words are a little slurred, not just because I'm sick, but because like I did just get like this work on my teeth or whatever. So like I just got like new teeth put in. So like I just got diamond teeth. I don't feel like explaining all that. Listen, long story short, I want to have this video for y'all. And today's topic of videos discussion is gonna be creating character development, and everything along those lines. I got a few little points here that I wrote down on a sticky note, thanks to Wiki, which is basically just guide to role playing. Um, I feel like when a lot of people come to the Wiki, they do role plays and they just want to fight so that they can get their notoriety up. I feel like it's so well, I don't feel like I know that there's so much more to role playing than just getting your notoriety up and trying to be the best person on the wiki. Trust me, the best people on the wiki are not the ones that fight 24/7. They're not even the ones with the highest bounties. Well, that's a little bit debate, but a lot of these people don't just solely base their role playing around combat. A lot of these people do a lot of writing. One person I can say this is May. May does a bunch of fucking writing, dialogue, etc., world building because she doesn't prefer to fight. You get what I'm saying? So she kind of strays away from that. And like even though I feel like I told her that she shouldn't be running away from so much, but like she prefers the world building. And that's like one user out of like 50, bro. Everybody else, or every newer user prefer like, yo, let's fight, let's go. Where you at? Random island. Let's hop on this island and battle. Today, I'm here to like just basically show y'all how not to do that and how to stray away from that. So, boom. I guess I could start with the points. I suppose. I guess I could tell y'all a couple of role plays that you can read and try to get. Yo, excuse me if I do that, bro. I am actually sick, bro. Like, it's irritating, bro. I'm actually sick. But anyway, we'll go ahead and get to a couple punts for y'all. The first one is stay away from making role plays solely for fights. Again, that's like the main point. That's the whole overarching thing. But like, when I say that, I mean like, don't make an island. Let's call the island Bedia. Bedia is the island now. Bedia, Bedia. That's the island. You get this random ass island. You and your roleplay partner pop up on this island for no apparent reason and just start fucking fighting. You know, you don't build the world around a little bit first. You don't do none of that. You just straight hop in, you fight. I feel like y'all should like not do that. Nobody should do that. In my case, I used to do that a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I'm telling you, I can speak from experience. This is why I'm the best person to be able to tell y'all this. I speak from experience. I'm trying to see what's on my mic, so I had to go like this. I speak from experience. Let me. I speak from experience, bro. So when I'm saying something, I'm not saying it to attack nobody. I'm saying it because it's something I've done in the past. So I know, bro. I know. So anyway, all right, bet. You get that out the way, right? Yeah, hop on this random island and start fighting. So in my case, what I actually did was let's hop on the wiki. Let's go to I say Down in the Law. Down in the Law was one of my greatest role plays. Okay, listen. It's still ongoing, so it's not one of, but it's the one of my most fun, bro. I'm so sorry, y'all, but bro, I'm sorry, bro. So the way this role play worked, okay, so it started off as an idea between me and Flo. We just said, yo, let's just do something with Blake and Serial. That was it. Like it was no, it was that was the base. Then we started branching out. We're like, okay, how can we switch this up? I'm like, yo, how about I make a kingdom that has some inner conflict going on with the kingdom that's trying to stray away from the world government and trying to break their ties with the world government because they have good weapons. So the world government wants the Durazia kingdom because they manufacture very good weapons and like, you know, they're one of their main suppliers. The King Finley's like, yo, I don't really want to be affiliated with y'all no more. We're stable enough to be able to support ourselves, so we don't want to be with the world government anymore. World government's like, nah, that's not happening. So, you know, they try to send assassins. So if you scroll through this roleplay, I'll link the roleplay down in the description below. But if you scroll through this roleplay, you will see bro, you will see like And this was 1 week early. I wrote all this by myself. Yeah, I wrote all this. Basically setting up. I basically had it to where Finley was on a Dende Mushi call with the world government. It's not really known in universe yet, but I'm gonna say it. He was on a phone call with Saint Marlin. That's my world noble. Who I have to say that for a later story. But he's on the phone. I mean, he's on the Dende Mushi call with Saint Marlin. He's like, yo, I don't want to be a part of the world government. Saint Marlin's like, what? Are you crazy right now? So you feel me? They having this little conversation, but it was Cypher Pole agents who brought the Dende Mushi for them and had the little conversation or whatever. Whole time while he's like, yo, nah, we don't want to come. He's like, I'll give you a week to think about it. But the king's like, nah, we don't want to. So you feel me? Marlon's top like agent, his right hand man, the man who protects him the most, Sandalwood Ashton, you know, my boy. I spelled Sandalwood wrong intentionally, but he uses the ash fruit, the Logia. He's a member of the Delta. He used to be a member of the Cypher CP0, and he's an agent of the Delta Force. I can't give y'all spoilers about all that, but they'll come soon enough. He pops up. He's like, he puts a gun to his head, smokes it, lights his cigarette. Is like, we're gonna give you a week to think about that. And they dip. You know what I'm saying? So Flo come through introducing his two characters, Daniel and Gary. They telling everybody, oh, somebody might hear us. So I'll pop back up again in another scene. This is all under the same chapter of independency. Just a bunch of talking. Blake's just walking through the kingdom, he's in the kingdom of Durazia, but his goal, he's looking for like poneglyphs and stuff. So like he's on this island. He's actually on this island just chilling. He didn't even know it was a poneglyph here, so he's just like chilling. He's just walking through. He's actually going through islands to try to buy more dials and shells so he can create his own dial of it because he's a dial user. So blah blah blah. So yeah, we got Blake. He scrolled down. He's a cool character. Not really liked or not really seen a lot, but he's a very, very cool character. I'm not gonna lie, like he's very, very cool. He got a lot of custom images on him, drawn by me, by some other mangakas, and just drawn by me. He's actually based on me quite a bit. I have a blue rose tattoo right here, but you can't really see it because I don't feel like. But I got a blue rose tattoo right here too, so yeah. It's based on me quite heavily, so yeah. As I was saying, he's in the he's on he's in the kingdom looking for dolls and stuff, but he's like, oh, okay, well, he gets hungry, so he goes to like one of the restaurants. He's like, man, this is fancy. Like, he came from poverty, so he's like, bro, this is fancy. I've never seen nothing like this before. So he goes in, sits down. The princess ends up coming to this restaurant because it's a favorite restaurant. So she's in there. Blake is clearly mesmerized by her. This is all written by me. Yo, I wrote so much. It's all written by me. Along this time, he's having a conversation with the workers, asking them what to eat, seeing if he can even afford there, because he's gonna dine. He was gonna dine and ditch or whatever it's called to get up out of there. So he's like, he started writing his log, but he actually has a lot. Writing all of this in the role play. This is before a single battle starts. So you feel me? Some people some people actually do crash into the restaurant and they try to kill the princess or whatever. Blake reacts, knocks him out, blah blah blah, beats him, boom boom boom. Damn, all this was really written by me. That's crazy. Dynamic punt, blah blah blah, beats him. It's just like some people that's hired. It's actually some inner people of the kingdom that don't want to leave the world government that are also trying to kill the king. Like it's a crazy little plot. So you know what I'm saying? Get them out, blah blah blah. We make it all the way back. So this is all this, like the fighting the little little mask people, like the fodder. Fighting the fodder was like nothing. Not really a battle. That's just, that's also like character development, just story building, world building. That's all that is. So we going down, you feel me? We keep going. You know what I'm saying? All this is talking. None of this is fighting. None of this is like actual real a la brawl. Bro, there's literally 6 sections and the fight doesn't start until poison. That's when the actual fight starts. You feel me? There's a bunch of fighters. Blake versus Gary. Blake actually beats Gary, but Gary really would have whooped his ass if he would never got hit. If I would have never used Conqueror's Hockey on him. So yeah. Ends up going down, go to Will of a Man. Then there's a fight right there. Then there's probably I have a post that I need to respond to right now, and it's probably gonna be a fight amongst Blake and Serial now. So like this is what I mean by that. That was so much text. Yo, listen. I'm tell y'all right now. 100,000 of this was straight work. 120,000 is probably was straight up talking. Nothing else, just talking, building the characters, building the side characters, the main characters, differentiating, and just like building more on personality, etc. And a lot of y'all don't do that. Y'all, man, listen, it's so much fun, bro. Me and Flo were going back and forth before he got sick for a little while. Maybe something happened. Like I don't know if he got sick. I'm just saying he got sick, just to fucking get out of the way. But before something happened, you know what I mean? So like, that's just a prime example of you don't have to fight in every role play. Like, don't get me wrong, punches and like little bitty scenes against fodder or something is okay. But I'm talking about like full out battles don't have to go into full role plays. Remember that every role play is technically an arc in One Piece, and the sections are chapters. Again, because of this, you don't want an entire arc to be straight, bro. I don't think really people would be mad about that. But if the entire arc of Wano was straight fights, we would have no extra information to go about. We wouldn't have no Odin flashback, no nothing. If all this shit was straight fights, we would have none of that. That's the reason why that's the reason why I'm trying to stress this point enough, that everything doesn't need to be a fight. This is called Down in the Law arc. Okay? As you can see on this page. History Down in the Law arc. I wrote some stuff in. These are the chapters. Don't say chapter 1, chapter 2. Don't worry about that. Just these are the chapters. Independency, Royal Trouble, Common Enemy, Block for History, Poison, Will of a Man. Those are the chapters. Same thing with First Day Out. Murder Was the Case, Hell's Bell, 3 Beats, Hot and Cold, First Day Out, Moon God. All of this shit, and I think that this is 166, and I think the battles just started in Moon God, actually. All the battles just started in Moon God. I mean, there's some violent stuff that happened, but all of these battles just happened. Like, battles are just starting to happen. And it's like, I don't know, man. It's just like I'm here just beating the dead horse by saying the same thing. So again, remember every RP is an arc. Every section is a chapter. Do not make 100 fights in a single arc. Well, only fights in a single arc. Develop these characters. Make side characters. Do all of this stuff. Like, build the world around you, bro. One Piece is so. Oh, I'm sorry. One Piece is so huge. We don't even know if it's flat. Like, it might be. It might very well be. We don't know. So yeah, just work on developing the characters, the world around. Explain like the buildings, what the people doing in these villages, what happened years ago, what happened, what they thinking, what do they hate the people that they're oppressors? Are they revolutionary? Like, just build as much as you can, bro. Create. Listen, side characters make the world more than main characters. I promise to God, our right hand to the man. I will put my hand on a stack of Bibles. Side characters make the world more than main characters do. Because the side characters give the main character shit to do. Trust me. If we had a manga that only had main characters and no other characters, it would be the most boring shit you've ever read in your life. I'm willing to bet my left nut on it. Let's go. Third point. Set things up in ways to help develop characters. As I said, more side characters. Create random events. Random people walking up to your character like, yo, why you here at this island? Like, yo, I never seen you before. Or him just trying to sell you something. I don't know. He trying to sell you some crack or something. I don't know. Some weed, man. Run up on you. Yo, I got that Benjamin. I got that Benjamin gas. Tabar sell weed. So, but we got that Benjamin gas for you, man. Trying to buy something. Like, just anything. You trying to buy this sword. It's a sword. It could be a random dude. Listen, I know. They be like, yo, why would this random person have this? Why would this random person have that? Yo, my lips. Okay, it's just the camera. Bet. Why would this random person have a Mato? Like, listen, bro. Listen. That shit really matters, bro. Like, I promise. Like, I'm saying, like, do stuff like that. Like, you on the side of the road, dude got a bag full of swords. You like, hey. You see one sword, you grab it. You buy it. 6, 7, 10 role plays later down the line, come to find out this is a cursed blade. Like, you didn't even know, but come to find out it's a cursed blade. Like, do stuff like that. Like, it's like, man, trust me, bro. Also, as a caveat to that, try to have your role plays not reveal everything in one. Like you can. Don't get me wrong, you can, because I know some role plays that's like, long. And they reveal everything because it's like so many. Like, you get what I'm saying? So many. But try not to have have everything revealed. A role play that was good and started to deviate was Dr. Kazuko. The island of Dr. Kazuko was so large, such a large role play. Listen, oh, the island. It's such a. I'm not bashing the role play. Please don't think this is a bashing. This is just straight up my point of view on it. In my opinion, a dwarf. Anybody who's a part of this role play that feels any certain way towards it, I promise, is not that. It's not meant to be that. And not to be that. It's not meant to be like that. This role play has too many people in it. I'm not gonna lie. For art, well, for arc, it's really not too many because Big Mom happened. But like, as far as users go, this is too many because the whole premise of it kind of like fucks up the value of the role play is what I'm saying. You got users on here that don't even edit here anymore. You get what I'm saying? So like, it's like, don't ever try to have a role play this long for the sake of having a role play this long. You know what I'm saying? Like this, like it's not a bad role play. Don't get me wrong. It's just a lot of shit that could have been thrown out the window. Like that could have just never happened. But you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Dorf with the longest role play ever on the wiki. I salutations to you, my boy. Salutations to you, because I would fucking never. Yeah, so as I was saying, try to not reveal everything. Try to like, you might reveal that his name is Keisha D Jackson or Jackson D Keisha. I don't know. Come down the line, the Jackson family is to like 7, 10, 20 role plays later, the Jackson family is one of the founding families of the world government. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everything don't got to be revealed right then and now. Leave stuff for later. Leave story for later. Don't do it all now. The last one is don't try to always make an ending for your role plays. Leave some. All right, so predetermined role plays are the most hated thing. Well, I don't know. It's like my second most hated thing on this wiki. I don't like when people try to like. Well, you know what? This is what I should say. A predetermined ending for a roleplay is fine, like the overcoming ending, but like predetermining everything, like as if you're the mangaka, and that this isn't like a jointed story is bad. That's not a roleplay. That's literally a story. That's like a solo story. That's not a roleplay. You get what I'm saying? So like, let's say, for example, let's say Kuzma and Avery fight, right? What they did, but like, let's just use it because I can use Dorf. That's my man. They fight, and I'd be like, yo, Dorf, man, yo, let Kuzma win, and then also like along the way, have him do this, that. He's doing that. Like that's predetermining everything. You're not leaving nothing up. Like you're not leaving nothing up to just be built on its own. I like organic stuff. I like stuff that flows. Like nothing forced, stuff that's flowed. So like, I fight Veno, come to find out, Kuzma wins against Veno. Like, who the fuck would have thought? You know what I mean? So like try to have more open-ended endings in your scenes, your scenarios, your role plays, etc. I promise the outcome of it will be much better. Perfect example, myself. I do this with myself. Like, it's crazy. If I could do it with myself, I know y'all could do it amongst each other. Yo, like selecting Buddhas, right? I had Kobe, right? I had Kobe D. Bryant D. Kobe. Bro, I don't know why I keep saying. Yo, I'm actually really sick. I had Kobe, right? I had Kobe go into the monk territory, go in there, right? And so I'm like, yeah. In my head, I'm like, yeah, Kobe about to storm through. Like he's not gonna beat Daikaku, but he about to storm through this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I go in, storming. And as I'm writing more and more, and I'm developing these monk pirates, and I'm trying to and I'm developing them as the Yonko crew that they are, and I'm like, yo, Kobe would get his shit smashed, huh? So I'm like, yo, that's not how this would go. I rewrite I didn't rewrite everything. I just started deviating the path. I had it to where he got jumped by the king of the kings or whatever. I forgot what they're called. I had it to where he got jumped by them and just got thrown into prison. Cause realistically, there's not like Kobe's strong. Don't get me wrong. He got a lot of inventions and stuff that he made. He's very smart. But like he can be as smart as he wants. He's not as powerful as these people. You know what I mean? So he got caught. In my head, I'm like, yeah, he's about to power through, he about to come, he about to steal a poneglyph, and he about to dip. No, that's not what happened at all. This man got caught, thrown into prison, tortured, laughed at every day. Got laughed at every day. Yo, that would make Kobe, I'm going to tell you why it would make Kobe mad. losing and being laughed at. He's a troll. This is a troll character, but like when he's seeking to do something, he's very motivated to it. So him motivated to run into there, grab that poneglyph and try to escape out, it didn't work because it wouldn't have worked. You know what I mean? So like they grabbed him, you know, they locked him up, they're torturing him, they're laughing at him, they're playing with him, they basically doing everything he would do to somebody else. So he's like, damn, and it's the first time it ever happened to him. He's like, damn. So like he's sitting in prison and he's just like, he's not defeated or not, you know, his will's still strong as hell, but he's just like, damn, like this is not gonna be able to go like this. I can't do this. You know what I mean? And he ran into the stupid thing to where he tried to storm in by himself and left his crew behind, and that's what happened. That's also another reason why I was like, man, you know what? Why the fuck would Kobe do? Like, I don't act like myself when I'm role playing my character, right? So what I do, I act like my character. I don't act like me. I know I could just bring my whole crew, we could fight and boom, leave it like that. But I act like the character. Like Kobe would not take his crew into a monk territory. Like he's technically he's evil. He's an antagonist, but he would not take his crew into that, knowing that they could die, and he has a better chance getting out by himself. So he went alone. So I left them because I'm like, yo, Kobe wouldn't take them. He cares about them way too much. So he left them and he went on his own. But at the same time, that fucking backfired on him because he's like, okay, maybe I shouldn't have did this at all. You know what I mean? So either way, it's like, you know what I mean? So just deviate yourselves from your character. Like, don't get me wrong, you can make a character that's based off you. Like Blake, he's based off of me, so he do some stuff that I would really do. You know what I mean? But Kobe's not based on me. Dexter is a little bit, but he's not gonna act like how I act. He's gonna make his own decisions. Who else we got? Kuzma's nothing like me, like literally nothing. He makes decisions on it. He's arrogant as fuck because he was a princess of a Yonko that was strong as hell. So, like, oh my god, I'll have to get into character acting and all that other stuff later, man. We're already 22 minutes in, and I just want to let y'all go. So yeah, just another quick little video, quick 20 minutes, not really quick, but yeah. So I got y'all boys with another video. I'm trying to get these out daily. And then I'll let y'all know. You know what I mean? Peace.